Hi Sag, how are you? Welcome back. This is your November 2020 love focus reading. November readings are all about love, you guys. Um, it's just gonna be focused on love instead of career and finance, as well as love this month. All right. So I'm gonna begin with the oracle energy for you guys, and then we'll move into tarot and all that good stuff. So let's begin. All right. So here's the oracle energy of your love connection in November 2020. What message do the oracle cards have? Okay, so we're going to start with two. I think we're going to actually just do two. We have Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So Sagittarius, you may be feeling like you need to protect yourself this month. And I'm not sure exactly why. You know, there's many reasons why you may need to protect yourself, Sag, but in November, you definitely will want to surround yourself with protective energy and be protective over yourself and of your loved ones and over your relationships. I'm also hearing defending yourself in love. You may need to defend yourself and speak up for yourself. Now we also have the shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Now, this protective energy is possibly happening as you're transforming and going through a bit of a change. You need a little bit of protection for you to finish going through this change. So it's important for you to really embrace this. Now, this feels like it has a lot more in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull some tarot cards, and I'm not gonna talk too much over these cards right now because I feel like the tarot cards will really speak strongly about what the message is for these cards. Okay. All right, Sag. So November 2020, your energy is defensive towards your partner or towards your person. So you have a very protective energy. You may feel like you need to protect them, or you may feel like you need to protect yourself from them. But you know, you'll have to just wait and see what group you fall in, or you may already know what group you fall into. Now, this is because there is a perspective shift and a bit of a transformation that's happening. All right, Sagittarius, I'm back. So there is this energy of like protectiveness where you are feeling protective over your relationship this month. And it feels like, or just over your love life. And it just feels like, or maybe you feel like you need to protect yourself from this person as well. But it feels like it's divinely inspired. The Fool, the Hanged Man, it feels divinely inspired, this protective energy, but you will be feeling like you need to fend off your happiness. Like you need to protect your happiness. You need to protect your commitment. Some of you guys are married and you may be facing a lot of backlash for whatever reason or the other, and you just need to protect your relationship is what I'm hearing. You need to protect it. So I want to know a little more about this. Seven of Wands reverse. So I feel like in the past you may have been overrun, or like you may have been like overrun is the word, by haters, by people who wanted to tear down your connection, people who had a million things to say, Sag, about your relationship. They kind of like infiltrated, and they, low-key, I'm hearing they won. You know what I mean? Like you let them win. Like you let those voices, you let those opinions, you let the opinions outside of you and not your intuition win. And you may have experienced some, I'm hearing, failure in your relationship. Like you may feel like it was a failure. Like there may have been something that happened that caused a loss or caused for like an argument or drama in the couple because of outside opinions and outside circumstances as well that are kind of out of your control, and you really don't have a say in where they come from. In fact, you don't even know where they're coming from. But this month, your on guard. Okay, and this month you recognize those energies. You recognize, because this feels like, it feels like it's sabotage. So you recognize the energy of sabotage around you, and these, you guys already know this, right? You already know if someone sabotaged you. You already know if there was a third party or someone. It doesn't feel like it's like a third party. It feels like it's just outside people that want to get involved in your relationship, and it's because they want to, they want to destroy it, or they don't want that to happen, right? And you're definitely feeling called to protect yourself. So you probably should protect yourself, Sagittarius, because this is very strong, and it's coming next to the Hangman, which definitely indicates a very spiritual component to it. This time also, you'll be learning a lot about what happiness truly is, and you'll be learning a lot about, you know, how, like, different ways of protecting yourself that you didn't know of before. So I want to know more about the month of November 2020 in love and romance. The Ace of Cups, new love for a lot of you guys, or a renewal of love in a particular connection that probably comes about from, some of you guys are getting engaged, or some of you guys have a wedding proposal, or you had one recently, or you met someone new, or you're meeting someone new, and it's going to another level. And I'm hearing some people cannot stand that, right? Once again, I don't want to promote paranoia on YouTube, but I have to speak the message, all right? So some people cannot stand that. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you happy, and they will do anything they can to tear it down, Sag. Like it feels like there's someone in your environment who would do anything to tear down your marriage, your relationship, or tear down your belief in love. Like, this person or some people, they don't want you to be in love. They don't want you to be happy. You know, and justice is showing up here. So this is really like, this is very much real. Like, you need to understand that it's true. All right. And so if you love your person, and you know, all of a sudden you're feeling like paranoid, or you're feeling like something's going on, that could just be interference. It could just be like other people's voices kind of getting in your head and like seeping in. And then after a while, you kind of think that that's your own opinion, but it's not. It's just the opinion of others, who ultimately, it's not like they have your best interest at heart. In fact, these people, I'm hearing, they do not have your best interest at heart. So you should really protect your relationship, Sag. You really should. Or just protect your heart. Some of you guys are single, like I always see those comments, and but you are like, oh, I don't want love. No, you do want love. You just have had a lot of interference in your life, and you don't realize that it's because a lot of people don't want other people to be happy and in love, and so they send a lot of energy people's way. And I feel like this is what's happening to you, and that's why Spirit is saying you need to protect yourself. I never really get this card. They never really tell me to be protective, you know? But it feels like in this regard, Sagittarius, you will need to be protective, because it feels like there's some interference here. Someone does not want you to be happy in your relationship. They don't want you to build another relationship. They don't want you to be successful in a relationship. They don't want your relationship to go to another level, ... Some of you guys, nah, this is happening to you. This is happening to you. I want to know a little more about this. Ultimately, though, it doesn't really matter, because this love is blooming, right? But it's just, I feel like Spirit gives these advice because they foresee like other people coming in and like saying things and doing things, and they know that person's heart better than you do, right? They know that person's heart. You know, they know their intentions more than you know, because, you know, it's kind of easy to conceal your intentions if you're good at it, right? And so they want to protect your relationship. They want to protect your heart. Especially if you're single, this counts too. You know, if you're single and you're beautiful, which a lot of Sagittariuses are gorgeous. I mean, Queen of Wands is Sag, and Queen of Wands is the most attractive woman. So a lot of Sagittarius, a lot of you guys are gorgeous. I'm hearing exotic looking. So some of you guys are like exotic looking, and it's a lot of people around you that don't like that, and they know that you're beautiful, and they don't want you to be happy. Like, I keep getting that same, they don't want you to have it. you know? And so you could have people coming in, giving their opinions, being like, oh, well, I'm just trying to be a supportive friend, but that's BS. They're not trying to be a supportive friend. They just don't want you to be happy, whether they know it or not. Sometimes people are not aware that that's where they're acting from. So you have the Hanged Man again, right? And this is teaching you a lot about life. It's teaching you a lot about the things that hold you back from manifesting new love, manifesting a stable partnership. Some of you guys are already in a partnership, but maybe it's faced some instability recently, or in the past few months, or even in the past few years. And you're going to see why that's the case. And it's because of other people and energies working against you. It's like people working against you. That's so insane. November is quite a month. There's a lot of stuff coming out in the open. So a lot of people working against you. And they don't want you to have it. Or also, I just feel like for some of them, they're just mad. Because I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles. So some of them are just mad, and they just like are mad at you. You know? So it has nothing to do with like, these people could very well want you to be happy, right? These people could very well love you, but they're mad at you. So they're showing like a devilish side of them, okay? So I would say to myself this month, Sagittarius, honestly, this energy looks like just mind your business in November, and just, enjoy your birthday and go to Thanksgiving dinner and mind your business, because it really feels like that's the best way to protect yourself, Sag. A lot of people don't want you to be happy. A lot of people are not happy in their lives and not happy in their relationships. And I'm also getting the same thing for career for some of you Sages. They don't want you to have it. Sagittarius, you guys are the sign of Jupiter. Jupiter is abundant. Jupiter is giving. Jupiter is like it's benefic, the great benefic. And so your ruler blesses you all the time in so many different ways. And people who see that, they don't understand that they also have a ruler, and their ruler also blesses them. So they get jealous. So you need to protect yourself, and you need to protect your business. You need to protect your finances. You need to protect your relationship. This is a love reading, right? So it's showing up in love, but I also feel like it's the same thing in career and finance. You need to protect it, okay? You may feel like you need to protect yourself in it because it's true. A lot of people don't want you to have success. They don't want you to have joy. And I don't know how this is making you feel. Like, I hope it's like confirmation, because some of you guys may be like, well, I don't know if such and such. Well, listen, love, they don't want you to have it. They don't want you to have it. And thank God you knew. Thank God you know. Instead of getting mad at me, just thank God you know. Because when you see him acting up, then you're not going to be like, oh, you're going to be like, oh, oh, Barbie talked about this. I remember listening to something like this. So let's look into your person, you guys. See what's going on with them. In November 2020, when it comes to the Ten of Swords reverse. So this person is like, they're dealing with their pain, but they're also in a lot of mental anguish and mental pain. This person feels completely destroyed and very upset. I don't know what's going on, Sag. I don't know what happened, but this person feels completely destroyed. Some of you guys, this could also be you needing to protect yourself from your person or from this other person, okay? So for most of you guys, this is your message, right? And it still is your message, even if you feel like you need to protect yourself from your person, because this person doesn't want you to move on and be happy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, somebody does not want you to be happy. Look at the star. The star is giving you guidance. People don't want you to move on and be happy. So when you hear a lot of negativity and people are saying a lot of stuff and people are like kind of like not supporting you, it's because they don't want you to have it. If I don't want you to have something, would I support it? I mean, I'm just saying as an example. Why would you support something? It's like supporting, I don't know, pollution, or, depositing green, gases into the air and into the soil. I don't support that. So I'm not going to talk kindly about it. And that's the same way that these people feel, or this person feels. They don't want you to be happy. The Four of Wands reversed. So someone is completely mentally overwhelmed with a breakup, with an ending. Could also be this person. I don't know if you guys broke up with this person or this person broke up with you, but they're so upset. This person's not in a good place at all. I don't know. Why are you telling me this? They're not in a good place. And it's because, like, I don't know if there's like a judgment happening. I don't know if this person wants to come back into your life. I don't know if they're reaching out. You could have somebody, like a person from the past, reach out from the past and be trying to come back together. And that may be what's making you feel like, I want to have my guard up. Because a lot of you guys, if you have a new love, then this new love is the way to go. You know what I mean? So if you left somebody, you're going in the right direction. If you met somebody new after you left somebody, you're going in the right direction. But it also feels like it's somebody else here who you're connected with, and for some reason they're showing up in the reading this month because you probably could be interacting with them heavily, and they're very upset. They're very disgruntled. They're very hurt. I don't know if they're hurt by you, right? But they're just very disgruntled and hurt. And they could be reaching out back to come back into your life. Let's see what they're talking about. Spirit says grab the other deck. So this person's reaching out again. What are they talking about? So they want to, Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So someone's reaching out back, or someone could be they could be making a judgment on you. So someone could even just be sending this energy your way. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, woman or man, but this is so feminine, right? So it feels like this person is either making a judgment on you, or they're making a judgment on doing right by you, right? And it feels like they could be coming in, and I just don't know. I feel like you need to use your best judgment. It's you, because the answer is not going to be the same for all of you. And I cannot tell you what answer to make. You need to trust your gut. You know that this person is not happy, and they do not want to see you happy, and they were malicious when you were with them. They did nothing but put you down when you guys were together. So then why do they want to come back into your life? Maybe because they see you thriving and they don't want you to thrive. And they think that, they don't want you to thrive without them. But in reality, they just don't want you to thrive. And this is a fact. Pay attention. Trust your gut. Honor every feeling. Even if it's paranoia, figure out if it's paranoia before you say it's paranoia. Because Spirit sends this guidance through a whole array of ways. And when you ignore those gut feelings that are uncomfortable, you end up walking into very toxic situations, okay? So those of you guys who are wanting love and wondering why you can't have love, or wondering why it's been hard, take a look around you, and that's the reason why. There's a bunch of people who don't have love in their life around you, and they don't want you to have it either. And I'm also hearing success too. So if this is your career and your finances, it's a lot of people who don't want you to have success. A lot of people don't like when they see people get successful. They don't like it. And especially when you're ascending, because this person also sees that you're ascending, judgment. So they see that you're ascending, and they don't want you to ascend. They don't want you to go get what you're worth. They don't want you to tune in and tap into your abundance. And that's why you can't care what people think. Stop listening to what other people think. Don't care. Don't care. You can create anything in this world. Don't listen to anybody, not a soul outside of yourself. That was the best advice I ever got. Stop listening to people. They don't know what they're talking about. I promise you they don't. So, and even this reading, I'm not even telling you I'm just telling you, trust your gut. I'm showing you the story. I'm showing you the scenario. You make the best judgment for yourself. I don't want to make judgments for you. But it feels like this person could be sending a judgment your way. Like, you could have somebody around you who's casting judgment too. Like, you could even have this other person throwing judgment, or they're getting judgment from people outside of them about you, and they're internalizing it and sending it your way. Like, they're thinking, that's how Sag is. But it's not how Sag really is. This person's just in a bad place, and they need healing, right? And I also feel like this person is going through some healing, but I don't know if they're ready to be in your life again. They're not ready for it. They haven't finished it. It's the kind of person that doesn't finish doing before they want to hop into something new. And you have to protect yourself from people like that, because those people tear everything down with them. Like, I'm sorry, those people are highly chaotic, because you're creating so much beauty in your life right now, and you're finally headed in the right direction. And I feel like somebody from the past could come back, or it could even just be friends. Like, I don't know. This feels like it's a message that really stretches. So be open-minded. And if you're thinking someone, then it might be them. It could very well, especially if they reach out this month, it very well could be them, Sag. They don't wish you well. They don't want good things. Now, this person also, they are also on their own lover's journey. So it's interesting, because it feels like there's someone around you, and it doesn't just have to be a lover at this point. It could be anyone who you share love for. So it doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be family. It could be friends. It could be a partner, an ex even. But this person is also finally coming into love. In fact, they're coming into the lovers. So whoever this person is, they're actually headed on a good path. But I feel like maybe it's beef from the past. I feel like they still have beef. Somebody has static with you. That's just what it is. I feel like somebody has a lot of static. And this person is very vengeful. Because, and you know what? Because this person is very hurt. Now, Sag, only you know your story. Some of you guys may have actually had a run-in with this person, and they could just be coming back to get their justice, because this doesn't really feel like someone who is like hurting in love. It feels like they're healing from past hard experiences, but ultimately they're, and I don't want to say this to hurt you, but I'm going to give the facts. They're more in love than you are. They may even already have a new partner, but they're trying to slide back in because they want to mash something up in your life, because they feel like maybe you mashed something up in theirs. Everybody knows themselves. If you know you didn't mess with nobody, that's not your message. Just walk away from it. You just be like, that's not my message, right? But some of you guys, this person's coming back and like they low-key have just reason. They low-key have like every right. Low-key, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because some of you guys actually did try them. You actually did. And it feels like it's somebody who, if you tried them, you really tried them. And you really hurt them. Like you really, like it feels very deep where you hurt them. And so this is someone who, it could be Scorpio. They could have air in their chart, right? Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Judgment. We saw the Queen of Cups, right? That's Scorpio. So they could have Scorpio, or somewhere in it, you hit them where the Scorpion is. And they are like, they like, be very mindful. If someone comes back into your life, especially if they've been gone and they come back, be very mindful. Unless you reach out first. But if they just show up, be very mindful. Trust your gut. If someone shows up and you're like, you need to be like, and you need to run away, or just like throw up your guards, turn on your security system. You know, this person is, they do not come in peace. Like, I'm just going to give you the straight up facts. And these cards are giving you the straight up facts, B. November may not be the month to reconnect. November might not be the month to reconnect, because I really feel like there's like a hater in the midst. Now, this person, though, they feel like you knocked down their confidence, or you took something that they had and they feel like you sabotaged them. The Six of Wands reversed. This person feels like a fall from grace, and they blame it on you. Or they feel like you had something to do with it. And they feel like you were an accomplice in some way. There's someone, there is someone who does not have your best interest at heart. And I'm not trying to freak you out. I'm just trying to give you the facts. All right, King of Pentacles. I'm just trying to give you the facts. I'm just trying to give you the facts. All right, what else? So we have the King of Wands. Yeah, this person, they may feel like you really hurt them. But I also feel like this person, they also, I feel like they looked to you before in the past for guidance, and they trusted your opinion, and they trusted you. And that's why I think this person is coming in with this sort of energy, because they trusted you. You know who this person is, Sag. You know who this is. And they're coming for blood, my guy. Like someone, I just have to warn you. Lock your windows, lock your doors. Someone does not wish you well. Eight of Swords, they don't. They don't. They don't. Because to them, they feel like you trapped them. So they want to trap you back. Nah. This is someone who, like, they're low-key, like, spiritually awakened. Like, this person is mad woke. So it's not like it's some savage coming in, like, without a brain, you know, who's just coming in trying to be like, this person is very calculated. They're they're an extremely calculating person. And I'm hearing, like, I'm Sag, don't shoot the messenger, please. I'm hearing you made them calculating. Like, I feel like this person initially, damn, I have to bust out a new deck. I'm gonna have to bust out a new deck. But I feel like this person originally, they came like, they felt like this with you. The Page of Cups. They felt a lot of love towards you. They felt like you guys were meant to be together. They felt nothing but love. The Page of Cups is the purest form of love, right? But somewhere along the lines, I don't know what happened. Give me a minute. Let me grab my cat deck. All right, I got my cat tarot deck. So I want to know more about this background with this person. So the devil. All right, so I feel like there was some codependency in this relationship where the two of you guys kind of relied on each other in a little bit of an unhealthy way. I'm also getting that you guys also helped each other break out of other parts, other codependent attributes, but ultimately the relationship was rather codependent. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship it was kind of codependent. And that's possibly why it did need to end, because it caused the two of you guys to step into self-love and to start to work and grow each other, grow on your own thing. So this person has made progress and you have made progress, right? And I feel like there's some negativity. So I want to know more about this relationship. The Chariot. So you guys overcame a lot of stuff, but you did it independently of one another. You overcame a lot of habits, and you had a lot of codependency, the two of you guys, when it came to your boundaries, where maybe one person overstepped. So it could have been you or this other person, where one person would kind of tell the other person what to do, and the other person who was kind of told what to do kind of is really mad. Is mad that they listened, is mad. I'm hearing that they're mad that they trusted you. This person is pissed. And I don't think it's like something where you're going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, and here, let's do this. This is not the kind of person that's going to forgive you and move on. They're not, this is the thing about it. They're dangerous to you. Like they just don't, it's not like they don't wish you well. I feel like the people who talk a lot about relationships, the people who have sent a lot of negative energy your way, they don't wish you well, right? And they're just like fodder, right? I feel like this other person, this other party that's showing up here, I feel like at some point, bro, they did. I feel like there was nothing but love in this group. I feel like this person really did love you. And I feel like you can't have all this anger towards someone if you don't actually still love them. So I think this person still loves you, but they're so mad they can't see past the anger, and nothing anyone says is going to make this person move past that anger. They're so confident and comfortable in that anger, and they take action in it so well that there's no reason for them to let go of that anger. That's what I'm saying. This person's like an assailant. They're very dangerous, Sag. They're very dangerous. All right. So yeah, I feel like the two of you guys moved on from each other, and you moved on from habits, and now you guys are completing a cycle. The two of you guys are very spiritually connected, without a doubt. But I feel like whoever felt pushed down, and I feel like, Sag, you have a strong personality, so you may not have even been trying to push this person down, but because this person may have had issues with codependency, where maybe they kind of listened to what other people thought more than their own opinions, they really trusted you. And they felt like you really should have had their back. I'm hearing you really should have had my back more, Like, I feel like this person, they would have done anything for you. The King of Pentacles is showing up here. So it's such a catch-22, kid. This is such a catch-22. Like, I see nothing. I see like a very loving soul. This person's heart is ginormous. But I feel like whenever they are hurt, Sag, this person goes ape shit. They become someone you don't know who they are. When they're mad, they could take you out. And they would eat breakfast, they would sleep regularly, they would go to work every day, and it would be like nothing ever happened. This person, I'm hearing they have a lot of trauma from their childhood, that it's not the kind of trauma that you could just get over. It's like deep trauma that formed their personality and that formed that part of them that reacts. And it's like they're showing me a Scorpion. So this person could have Scorpio in their chart, right? And it's no shade on Scorpios. Scorpios are not all like that. Trust me, they're not. But, this person, they just feel like there's someone who they love. They have a big heart, right? But they've also been hurt so much that when they perceive a slight, or when there is a slight that someone does to them, and let's say it genuinely is a slight and you're genuinely sorry, they don't care that you're sorry. They have to kill. Like, I'm hearing this person has to kill. Like, they're like an assailant. But it's only when you trigger that in them. If you don't trigger it in them, they don't even go that far. In fact, this person would probably never even yell at you. They're probably really loving. They probably are the kind of person who would cook for you, who would love on you, who, like, if you were homeless, they would take you in. They probably feed everything. They probably volunteer. This person's got a big ass heart, but when they feel hurt, they go into attack mode. They're like an assailant, and they focus on you, and they just cannot let it go. you know? And so Spirit's trying to protect you. Doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't mean you deserve to be hurt. And it doesn't mean that you don't deserve a warning. Now, if you don't take the warning, that's up to you, right? But I'm giving you a very clear warning about someone's intentions. Because I feel like it doesn't matter. If you got new love in your life, it feels like that still stands. You know, this feels like it still stands. It feels like it's not going anywhere, you know? Whatever it is that this new love is, it's safe, it's protected, the Emperor is around it. So it's nothing that's happening to it, right? I'm also hearing the Sagittarius, I keep hearing Scorpio. I'm hearing that this person, they do love you. Like, this person is like, yo, you don't want to cross them. And if you're going to cross them, at least be their kid. You know what I mean? Like, this is the kind of person that will let it go for like their child or a child, right? But they wouldn't, if you're not their kid, they don't let stuff go. They don't. They don't. And I'm hearing that's their protection though, because they have such a big heart. They're like an Empress type, whether they're a man or a woman. Because I remember I said, this might not be somebody that, because it feels like whoever you're romantically connected with, honestly, low key, they love you. Like, it's great. Nothing's wrong, right? This feels like someone who maybe you're not romantically connected with, or someone you could be hearing from in November. And it could be a blast from the past. And you could be like, oh my God. But no. Protect yourself. Please protect yourself. They are capable of anything. Anything. They may come with a smile. They may come with a heart and a basket and flowers in it. They don't wish you well. And I don't know what happened in the relationship, for as bad as the relationship ended, or whatever happened that caused the relationship to end, if you know it was bad, and even I'm hearing, if you know you did it, Sag, really please protect yourself. Please. Because nobody deserves to get hurt. It doesn't matter what actually happened, honestly. Right? So I'm seeing the sun here. So I'm seeing that you guys are both in great places. This person's in a great place. This person's in a great place. Like, they're very happy. Things are moving well in their life. They're coming back. I'm hearing revenge. This person, and they're saying revenge body. So this person may actually have a revenge body. If you see them, their body looks amazing. Man or woman, like, they just look great. Bro, they're out for revenge. They're taking blood. Like, it doesn't matter how they present themselves, Sag. If someone comes back in November, protect yourself, because this person does not wish you well. For some slight, whether it's perceived or it's real, they don't wish you well. They don't. And it could be a home skillet from back in the day. I keep seeing the Empress. So this could be somebody who is very loving. They've got a big heart. They're very kind, right? But I'm also hearing something about the mind, right? So where their brain is kind of like, they've got a unique brain, right? So, but they've been made fun of. They've been picked on for that. And if they feel like someone is hurting them the same way that they were hurt before, they go crazy. And the Three of Swords actually vibrates under the Empress. So it's kind of like the mother's instinct. It's kind of like when someone hurts a mother's child, the mother becomes someone who you've never seen before. I don't know what happened, and you may know what happened, Sag, and nobody's perfect. So it's no judgment, but whatever you did was like a trigger. It was like and it like hit that same spot, and it triggered that same wound, and they just snapped. Like, this is not someone who's like, you do not want them around you. Okay, you do not. But they're in a great place. And so are you. I feel like you guys are in a great place too. They don't wish you well, Sag. I keep hearing that. They don't wish you well. All right, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands. They want to throw that off. They want to throw off your happiness because they feel like you did the same thing to them. Or they feel like, they just feel like it. I don't know. Why does this person want to do this? Three of Wands. Huh. Wow. Three of Wands and I'm hearing they know the future. Three of Wands and the Page of Cups. They know the future. And they're also expecting, what are they expecting? The Empress. Huh. Oh, for some of you guys, if this is an ex-partner, then this person knows that you're going to get married, and they know that whoever this person is that you're with now, they're going to make a wife out of you. They're going to make you, like, they're going to put you up on a good level. They're going to take care of you well, and they don't want that. Even though this person, they're in a great place, they don't want you to be happy. I don't know. Because some of you guys, you didn't do nothing to this person. Most of you guys didn't do nothing to this person. They're just like, I'm hearing a narcissist, but they're kind of like, I'm hearing recovering narcissists. My guys are crazy sometimes. I'm hearing like a recovering narcissist where this person kind of like, or just a recovering codependent where they kind of just didn't have a good start. They didn't have a good start, you know? and they dealt with a lot of emotional issues, and they've overcome them, and it's made them who they are today. It's made them a beautiful soul. But when they snap and they perceive you as someone who's working against them, they will stop at nothing. If they feel like you're going to hurt them, they will stop at absolutely nothing to stop you. And I'm hearing to tear you down, but it's not to tear you down. It's just to stop you from hurting them. Wow. But it's not for too many of you guys, right? Most of you guys, this is an ex, you know, who's just trying to come back, and because they heard about your engagement or something, and they're like, oh, such and such is engaged? Huh, please. And they want to shut it down. Hold on, you guys. Let me close my window. Yeah, so they want to shut it down. Damn. This person's like, they're showing me like a sniper. Like, it is someone who is like a trained sniper. However it is that they take people out, they're so freaking good at it. They've been doing it forever, and it's something about it is hereditary. I don't know how they use it. I don't know if they use their family. I don't know if their family has money or something, but they have something that comes from their family that they use to take people out, or even they could have family take people out for them. Like this person, I'm hearing that they're a little crazy, right? They're a little like cuckoo, a little bit, right? But it's with a good heart. Like when they love you, and when they don't feel like you're trying to hurt them. This is not even someone who is like gonna try to stop you from getting something just because they don't want you to have it. They want everybody to prosper. I mean, I keep seeing the Empress. They want everybody to prosper, right? They want everybody to be happy. But when they feel like you get in the way of their happiness, they need to take you out. If they don't do, it's compulsive. If they don't do it, they feel like they can't let it go. This person cannot let anything go. It doesn't matter what happened. You know, if you feel like, if you know that something happened, and maybe you know, like, okay, maybe I was kind of wrong for that. It doesn't matter. Just make peace with it within yourself, and just forgive yourself if you need to forgive anybody at all. But Sag, you guys can be kind of crazy with the mouth, so just be careful in those comments, because I will check a bitch too. Please don't do that in my comments, right? So if you know that you hurt somebody, and you know that that's kind of on your soul, and you're in a different place, make peace with it. Say sorry about it. If you want to reach out and say sorry, you can say that too. But I just wouldn't. If they want to meet up, don't meet up with them. If they want to meet up, don't, because this person, they don't wish you well. They don't. All right. So we're going to close this out. I'm going to look more into this energy here of the Lovers. This person also has someone new in their life. So especially if this is a friend, Sag, they have a King of Wands. So they have a lover, like Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, you guys, the lawnmower was going around, so probably going to start again, but we're going to try to get some messages out before then. So yeah, this person, they depending on who they are, they're much more positive about life, and they have a lot more things going for them, is what I'm hearing. I don't understand why they've got a lot of things going for them, but they also, it's a habit, but at the same time, it's just like, for some reason, this is mystically and mysteriously happening. Like, for some reason, Spirit's warning you of this person, but Spirit's also not stopping this person either. They're also not stopping this person, but they're just warning you of them, right? So they walked away from certain habits. They walked away from habits, and now they're bracing themselves fully. The Empress again. This feels like, for honestly, Sag, this feels like a friend. It feels like a friend, especially for a lot of you ladies. But it could also be someone that you're, especially if you date women, then this is a woman that you used to date or a woman that you used to know, or it can even be a woman that you know, but like maybe they've been acting, I'm hearing funny lately, or they've been distant. Yeah, this person, like, I'm hearing they snapped. Yeah, it snapped. So, the Eight of Water and the Empress. So this person has began to fully embrace who they are, and it feels like whatever it is that they're doing, it's like who they are fully. And so Spirit's not going to stop them, but Spirit's going to just let you know that that's what's going on. I don't know why they're doing it this way, but they have their ways. The Five of Wands reversed. So I feel like whatever this is, they have a lot of pent up aggression. That's what it is. I feel like this person has not been allowed to express themselves freely because possibly maybe the way that they felt it was not, I'm hearing it was not regarded, it was shut down. And so it caused it to go inside and to, I'm seeing retrograde. So it's gone internalized, and it's even stronger, but it's stronger in the opposite direction. And so when they come in to make change, it can be kind of chaotic, or they like to cause chaos. When they're upset, they cause chaos because that's kind of like, that's how they, I'm hearing that's how they got their attention at home. Is if they didn't cause chaos, they wouldn't get attention. Right? And so they've got it, they just want to cause chaos. Like that's their mark. They cause chaos. And with the Emperor, they're very protected too. And that's why I feel like Spirit's saying, like, I can't stop them because they're very protected. And that could also be it could be through this person, because I feel like some of them are with someone that is very protective over them, or they have a protective energy. Bro, this situation is super duper sus. But it's showing up with the Wheel of Fortune, so it's a blessing in disguise. No matter what happens, it's a blessing in disguise. But it's someone who is like, they do not, they don't. But also, like, I feel like they're also on a positive journey. They're on a positive journey. So it's not somebody I can sit there and be like, oh, rah, 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 they're this, they're that. So it feels like the two of y'all both has something going on. This is not somebody who you just loved and you were so kind to all the time. This is someone who you may have also crossed them. You may have also done things to them. So think about yourself, right? Nobody's SH, whatever, does not stink, right? Hey, some people stink less than others, right? But honestly, everybody does that. So, if you know that something happened and, you're not proud of it, I would say just apologize to yourself, or if you want to reach out to this person and say sorry, say sorry. For some of you guys, it's not that deep for this person, but they probably will have you like at arm's length from now on, and just be, if you're the person that they have at arm's length, Sagittarius. So if you feel like reaching out to somebody in November, it feels like there's someone that you may feel like you want to reach out to if there's not somebody reaching out to you. If they are like, that's fine, and they keep you at arm's length, then you know that they do love you, but they also just want to keep you at arm's length. So they're not going to hurt you anymore. They're not going to hurt you. But if they accept your apology and they're like, let's go out to dinner, and they want to get together again, they want to destroy you. They're not over it. Sorry will not do, and you might as well just move on. Okay? So there's two different groups in here. There's one group that, is newer, or the wound wasn't that deep. The wound isn't that deep. But for some, there's another group of you guys that really, whatever this was that happened with this person, it really cut deep for them. It cut them really deep. It hurt their inner child. And this person, they're showing up as an Empress, right? So they're very protective over children. They're very protective over people and things that are vulnerable. They're very protective over them. And so when you hurt a very vulnerable part of them, or when they show you they're showing me a cat's underbelly. So when they show you their belly and you hurt them, when they get up, they're going to scratch your eyes out. They're going to scratch your eyes out. Like, it doesn't matter. Don't trust them. It's a thing. And they're pointing to my brain. There's a thing in their brain that just switches off, and you can't talk to them anymore. And this is coming from like my guides, so they are like really giving you star guidance and also giving you healing. So if you guys feel like, well, I apologize and this person won't take me back, and they're still kind of like snidey, it's not your fault. Okay? So if you did what you needed to do and you said sorry, Sag, and you made peace with it, then you don't beat yourself up over it anymore. Don't do that. Just let it go. We all make mistakes. We all do things that we don't even realize are hurting someone or not. It's okay. It's fine. There's no need to retaliate and say anything to me. I'm not in this. And I'm not in this, all right? So that's the message right now. I mean, this is all I'm getting. I feel like this person has someone new in their life. I can definitely say that, especially if this is someone who you're connected. Whoever it is that you're with, whatever it is that you're doing right now in your love life, is you're doing great, right? And this person, they possibly have already manifested a partner. So if you are still trying to manifest a partner, they've already manifested one. And it's a King of Wands type. I'm hearing it's a sexy man. It's a sexy man, and he's protective over this person, right? Because it feels like a friend. But also, if this is someone who you used to date, and this is the same thing applies, or something along those lines apply, right? Then this person is currently with someone else, and this person that they're with is a soulmate. But you, don't get me wrong, you are also manifesting the soulmate. So don't think that this person is a soulmate, you don't. Some people are just on a different, people are further along in this direction in certain regards, but then other times you're further along than them. And that's how life works. That's the beauty of life. It's okay. But you'll have those wonderful things, so don't think you won't have them. But I feel like this person, they already manifested love. So they're coming back talking about they want to date you again. They don't want to really date you like that. They already have love in their life, and they're very happy in their relationship. And they feel if this is a man, they feel very protective over whoever this new person is. They have a lot of love for this person, and they do want to marry this person. So we have the Empress, and we have the Emperor. So whoever this is, they're coupled. They're coupled already. So even if this is a friend and they're trying to knock down your love relationship, they're not trying to knock it down because they're jealous, because they're extremely happy in their relationship. They're extremely happy. Very, very, very happy in it. They're not trying to knock you down because of that. They're trying to knock you down just because they feel like you hurt them. They feel like you said something, you did something behind their back or something like that. And I'm hearing like they don't like backbiting as well. But Spirit said move on, so I'm about to move on. All right. So, all right. I don't know. It's mad static. So you need to protect your relationship, Sag. And I'm also hearing Scorpio. You need to protect your relationship, okay? Because it doesn't matter how happy they are in their relationship, they just don't want you to be happy. And it's not because they don't like you, it's because they feel like you hurt them. I'm hearing lied to. I don't know. You may not have even done any of this stuff, right? Like I said, it's real or perceived. So take the message as you will. And remember, this is a general reading, right? So it could resonate, it might not resonate. It's general, you know? So let me go ahead and get the oracle energy. You guys don't forget to like the video, okay? Don't forget to like it. That's not nice. That's not nice. I work very hard on these videos. Hit the fucking like button. Don't be a jerk. Hit the fucking like button. I work very hard on these. And these mean a lot to me. I don't just push out garbage. All right? So let's have a look. And and I'm not saying other readers do, but I'm talking about me. Right? All right, so we have spring. See your seeds grow. This person is seeing seeds grow. They're planting seeds and they're growing, babe. Like, it's not, because I feel like some of you guys are going to be like, oh, they're just jealous of me. They're not jealous of you. They're not jealous of you. They're not jealous of what you have. They're not. And if that's what you were wondering, if you're wondering that they're just jealous of you, that's not what it is, love. They're not jealous of you. They just are so mad, okay? But they're seeing their seeds grow. So what do you have? We have summer, bask in joy and light. So you're in a very positive time. You guys could have met someone new or could be meeting someone new in November. Hold on to that relationship and protect it and keep it to yourself. Honestly, just keep it to yourself, because there could be someone who doesn't want it to happen, or they're like, oh, that makes them happy, I'm gonna go for that. That's the kind of person that they are. When they're hurt, that's what they do. We all do things when we're hurt. So we have track down your fears and desires. So this person is currently needing to track down their fears and desires, okay? And because they're needing to make peace with it, and they need to figure out, okay, from their fears, what are their desires? You know, because a lot of times your desires are shrouded in your fears. And once you break through those fears, you come into a new desire, and you come into a fully one of your own. So this person embraced a lot of themselves. They did a lot of soul searching. They faced parts of themselves that they were so scared to do before in the past. Like, they've grown a lot. This person has grown so much. You probably wouldn't even recognize them. But they did not forget what happened, Sag. They did not. I don't care if it's your daughter, bro. I don't care. If you know someone had beef and you know that it really wasn't amicable the way y'all left, or you know that like, okay, maybe I did some stuff and maybe like they know, but maybe they're acting like they don't know. I don't know. If you feel any of that hint of that thing in your stomach, protect yourself. Please protect yourself. All right. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I always love reading for Sagittarius. Thank you so much for the love and support. You guys really watched my videos last month, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sag. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support you gave to me last month. I just remembered it today, and I decided to film your reading today, so I'll probably upload this right away for you guys to just say thank you for everything. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the likes, the subscribes, the shares. And be sure to comment down below. Now's a great time to comment, especially if you made it to the end. Hello. You've got great concentration. So yeah. If you want to connect with me further to work with me personally, my information is in the description bar down below. Don't be a stranger. If you want to connect with me on all my other social media platforms, that information is also in the description bar down below. God bless you guys. Please enjoy this month of November, and I'll talk to you guys next month. Bye-bye for now.